Hey everybody, so it was suggested of me to make this video to possibly help people, current amputees, to understand how to put on and take off a prosthetic. Also the system that I have set up that actually holds it on me. It can also help other people, non-amputees, kind of understand what it is exactly that we're going through. So first of all, no, I do not shave this. Shaving your limb increases the chances of ingrown hairs and infections and things of that nature. So your custom gel liner, which goes over the limb, typically made by either a casting or a 3D laser scanner. I will put lotion on the inside of it to help it. This is actually inside out, and you'll see why it's inside out. But I'll put lotion on the inside to help it move on itself. I'll also put lotion on the limb to keep it, not from drying out. And so this is why it's on inside out, so it rolls on the right way. So now we have what we would call socks. Usually have you 1 ply, 3 ply, 5 ply, making up a difference for volume between changes throughout the day. For example, if you have a watch and at one point it gets looser, you have a ring, it gets tighter and looser. Well, the same thing happens with all of your limbs. Same thing happens with your residual limb as well. So once we got our sock on, have a nylon stocking that goes over it. It helps it slide into the socket a lot smoother. It's a 2-part socket. You have the rigid outer frame, the carbon fiber frame, which holds the rigidity, and then I have a more flexible inside liner that can move to my movement as well. Step into this, make a connection between the outside liner and the inside. Now this is a vacuum unit which actually sucks the air out of the socket. And you'll hear it. And it's going to run as long as it's sucking air out of the socket, which makes a complete vacuum, and it is totally vacuum suspended on my limb. And that's what physically holds it on. Also, that's what accommodates for volume change throughout the day. So if I do happen to retain water, put on another pound, it will decrease the pressure, and it just kicked off. So it'll decrease pressure in the socket to accommodate for that. And if I happen to lose volume throughout the day, it will kick on again and increase pressure to keep it from falling off. So really with this vacuum unit, I can put the leg on and I can just walk around all day regardless of how much I sweat and move around. It'll stay on, pretty much throughout the day without this vacuum unit, and it's just a solid fit or another type of suspension system. Any volume changes, I would have to take the leg off, add more socks to it, put it back on. If it gets too tight later, take the leg off again, take some socks off, put it back on. So with this system, it's totally self-adjustable. Also, I did customize it, so I do have my knife holder on it. Just what I chose to do. So anyway, that's the process. That's the setup that I have. I hope this brings a little bit of light to kind of how it works. Maybe it'll help some other amputees that are out there. It's a lot more comfortable than old type of systems, but I highly recommend the vacuum system as far as suspension and movement goes. Thanks, everybody.